The world thought Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom were Hollywood's golden couple until their sudden split after nearly a decade together. But behind the glamorous photos and red carpet smiles, their relationship had been crumbling for years. From explosive arguments about space travel to living on an island of stress, their breakup wasn't just inevitable, it was a long time coming. And now insiders are revealing the shocking truth about what really tore them apart. When Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom announced their split after nearly a decade together, the world was stunned. This wasn't just another celebrity breakup, it was the end of one of Hollywood's most high-profile love stories. Fans had watched their romance blossom from Golden Globes in 2016 to Parenthood in 2020. They survived an early breakup in 2017, a rekindled romance, and even a pandemic pregnancy. But behind the Instagram perfect family photos, trouble had been brewing for years. Insiders revealed the couple had been living separate lives long before the official split, with sources describing their relationship as tense and distant. The cracks became impossible to ignore when Orlando skipped Katy's Las Vegas residency opening last year. Their breakup timing raised eyebrows too, coming just as Katy launched her massive world tour and Orlando prepared to film a new project overseas. Were these two stars simply too big to share the same universe? The truth, as we're about to reveal, is far more complicated and shocking than anyone imagined. Behind the glamorous facade of red carpets and tropical vacations, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom's relationship was crumbling under pressures few couples could withstand. Insiders reveal their breakup wasn't about one explosive fight or scandal. It was a slow erosion of fundamental compatibility under the glaring spotlight of fame. The couple faced what relationship experts call the trifecta of celebrity doom: conflicting career ambitions, opposing communication styles, and the impossible demands of parenting in the public eye. While fans saw romantic Maldivian getaways, those close to the couple witnessed constant tension about their next moves. Katy, the relentless pop machine, wanted to capitalize on her career resurgence with a massive world tour and business ventures. Orlando, now in his late 40s, reportedly craved stability and family time after decades of blockbuster filming schedules. Their communication breakdown became so severe that during arguments, they'd reportedly talk past each other completely, according to one mutual friend. The birth of daughter Daisy in 2020 initially brought them closer, but soon became another stress point. Katy allegedly wanted to bring their toddler on tour, while Orlando insisted on maintaining a stable home base. Their different parenting approaches, Katy's free-spirited creativity versus Orlando's more structured routine, led to frequent clashes. Insiders say the romance had faded months before the breakup, with one source putting it bluntly, the romance was over long before they made it official. The tension had been simmering for months, but it was a heated argument over Katy's space ambitions that finally broke their already fragile relationship. Insiders say that when Katy shared her excitement about an upcoming Blue Origin spaceflight, a $250,000 ticket gifted by Jeff Bezos, Orlando snapped. He accused her of risking their daughter's well-being for what he saw as a dangerous and unnecessary stunt. The fight quickly spiraled, with Katy accusing him of trying to control her choices, while he criticized what he believed were her impulsive decisions. What set this argument apart was how deeply it revealed their opposing worldviews. Katy saw herself as someone constantly pushing limits and chasing bold new experiences, while Orlando viewed those ambitions as a threat to their family's stability. That night became a turning point, showing that even after nearly a decade together, their relationship couldn't survive when their futures were heading in completely different directions. The spotlight had always been Katy Perry's safe haven until the night her pain became impossible to hide. During her Adelaide concert, just 72 hours after breakup headlines went global, the pop star froze mid-performance. As the opening chords played, cameras caught her trembling hands forming a heart gesture while silent tears streamed down her face. Industry insiders noted the eerie parallel to her 2011 breakdown during the Teenage Dream Tour after divorcing Russell Brand. This time felt different though. Not just heartbreak, but the crushing weight of failing at the family life she'd always wanted. While Katy poured her pain into music, Orlando Bloom took to Instagram with a series of hauntingly poetic posts that spoke volumes. Just days after their split went public, the actor shared a Carl Jung quote, "Loneliness doesn't come from being alone, but from being unable to share what matters." Insiders reveal Orlando had been quietly attending therapy sessions for months before the breakup, struggling with what he called the impossible choice between love and self. His posts weren't just cryptic messages. They were the only way the famously private actor knew how to scream for help without saying a word. As the dust settles on their explosive breakup, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom are charting radically different paths forward. And insiders say their post-split decisions reveal everything about who they truly are. Katy has thrown herself into her lifetime's world tour with almost manic intensity. Backstage sources report she's hired a life reinvention coach and is considering relocating to London, far from the painful memories of their Montecito love nest. Orlando, meanwhile, has retreated to his English countryside estate, where he's reportedly building a medieval-style healing sanctuary complete with a moat. Industry whispers suggest he's turned down 3 major film roles to focus on producing a deeply personal passion project about fatherhood and loss. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom's love story was supposed to be Hollywood's modern fairy tale, the whimsical pop princess and her swashbuckling, leading man creating their happily ever after. But behind the Instagram perfect family photos and red carpet glamour, their relationship was always fighting against impossible odds. Their breakup isn't just about 2 celebrities splitting, it's a cautionary tale about what happens when monumental careers, clashing lifestyles, and the unrelenting pressures of fame collide with real-world family life. The cracks were there from the beginning for those who looked closely. Katy's relentless ambition versus Orlando's craving for stability, her spontaneous firework energy against his measured introspection. Their fundamentally different approaches to parenting. Even their $14 million Montecito dream home turned into a symbol of their growing divide, with reports suggesting they had been living in separate wings for months leading up to the official breakup. As they embark on their separate journeys, Katy chasing bigger stages, Orlando seeking quieter introspection, one haunting question remains: was their love doomed from the start, or did they simply become victims of the celebrity machine that first brought them together? Their story forces us to wonder if any relationship can survive when 2 people aren't just partners, but entire universes orbiting in different directions. In the end, perhaps the most tragic revelation is this: sometimes love isn't enough. Not when you're battling the gravitational pull of fame, not when you're trying to merge 2 colossal careers, and certainly not when the whole world is watching your every move. Katy and Orlando's split marks the end of an era, one that reminds us even the brightest stars can burn out. Now we turn to you. Do you think celebrity relationships are destined to fail under the spotlight? Could they have saved their love with different choices? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth celebrity analyses. Until then, take care.